New Zealand is home to only 13 traditionally recognised native species of butterflies, but when it comes to moths, we have thousands.
And another pseudocremia leucolea.
We have about 2,000 moths in New Zealand, and I say about because we have around about 300-400 that we're actually not sure what they are, they're not named, they're not described. Most of our moths, so 90%, are endemic to New Zealand, which means that they're found nowhere else in the world. So our moths are special.
And now all schools and public libraries throughout the country are set to receive New Zealand's first bilingual moth identification guides and online resources aimed at getting students and the public engaged with our native moths. It's called Ahi Pepe Light and is a set of educational resources focusing on moths and their unique place in our culture. It weaves together te reo, science, art, nature and te ao Māori to create a bilingual set of activities around Ngā Puka Whakamārama o Te Pepe Nui, the beginner's guide to macro moths.
It's a whole lot of resources to introduce it and to give the teachers the vocabulary around experiments, science, the food web.
The program stems from the Manaaki Whenua-led Ahi Pepe MothNet project, a moth-based citizen science venture for schools right across New Zealand. It started with 4 schools in Otago 3 years ago to engage teachers, students and whānau with moths through nature and science. Now, 20 schools across New Zealand have taken part. Each learning about kaitiakitanga, the importance of moths and science both in and out of the classroom, trapping, collecting and playing a part in identifying the species they find.
Oh, look at that beautiful Grafania.
This is the body and then there's a lid and then inside there's a net with egg cartons inside and then this funnel and then this is the light.
Most of our students think science is inside a lab and you're working with chemicals, so like the chemistry element of science, but we as kaitiakitanga want to sort of broaden that out so that our students, when they're in the natural environment, they can see there are scientific benefits of knowing more detail about what we're learning and from a science perspective.
Every school and library will be getting their own copy of Ahi Pepe Light, so all New Zealanders can join in on learning more about our precious moths.
Stay in the same, the kids grow up, but the schools stay in the same place. So if we can get the teachers engaged and the schools engaged, maybe they'll collect distribution data year after year and we'll be able to see what happens with climate change as the distributions are changing, if they're changing, if populations are declining, what's happening with our moths, and really just to see what's happening with our moths so that we can better protect them where they need it.